Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Angela Marie, and I'm the Vibrational Alchemist. Today, we're going to talk about claircognizance. What is claircognizance? It is just basically intuitive knowing. It's knowing shit, like just knowing things without having any prior information or knowledge about whatever it is. So it's just like a bitch knows. She just knows things. Have you ever been having a conversation with your friends and they're telling a story and you already know the outcome of the story before they're finished? You don't know anything about the story, but as soon as they're like a few minutes in, you get a knowing of what they're going to say next or what their whole story is about. That is claircognizance. It is just knowing shit. So how does it show up? It comes in through our crown, which is here, your crown, and your heart. Because a lot of the times you will just get a random something dropped into your mind. And it's not when you're focusing on something. It's just you are going about your day-to-day business and then something will drop in your head and you just know. For example, anytime that one of my children has something going on, I will just know that I need to call them. It will just be like, I need to call them. I will just know. And I will call them and they will be upset about something or they will have gotten, great news about something. It's just a knowing. So it's kind of like hints or nudges that are just randomly dropped when you're not even, aware of anything. You're just kind of going along, going with the flow, and then boom, something will just drop in. And a lot of the times that's how we get our information during mediumship readings, because the spirit will tell us something that nobody else would know and we have no idea about, but it'll just be like, boom, it's not them showing you something. It's not them telling you. It's just, you just know his favorite color was yellow or, something like that. It's just information that you just know, like a fact. It's just a fact, And a lot of the times we second guess or doubt it, but it's just a knowing. That's one of the higher dimensional ways that spirit communicates with us, or that's how I feel about it. Let's talk about how to increase it or how to work with it and how to improve it. So what we want to do is we want to, next time that we are, watching a show. I do it all the time when I'm watching Catfish. That's why I'm going to say a show. So you're 5 minutes or 10 minutes into the movie or the show, and you get a knowing about what's going to happen next. And then you watch, and it happens. Recognize that that's your claircognizance. Recognize that that was just you knowing, and that is information that you're getting. That is how, when you recognize it and you practice that more, recognizing it, it shows up more. When you're making decisions, then use your gut instinct. Go with the first thing that you know, the first thing that you should do when you're making a decision, and go with it. That is another way to exercise it. You can do it by, if you have, crystals, or you have shapes with colors, or oops, I threw that. You have things that you can put like in a bag, and then put your hand in the bag and then ask yourself what it is. The first thing that drops into your head, pull it out and be like, okay, it's, blue, it's green, it's red, and just wait for that thing to drop into your head. And that is a way to practice your claircognizance. Be aware of those moments where things just pop in, when you're just going about your normal day and then things will just drop right in. That is your claircognizance. Let me see. Oh, cards. You can do, I'm sorry, that was like a long pause. My head was going and going and going. So cards. If you have a tarot deck, you can take the major arcana, and so you know what those are, right? Or just take maybe like the first 5 or whatever ones you're familiar with, okay? Take those out and then put them in a pile and then predict the next one. And you're just going to keep going and it's going to drop in. And the more that you practice getting that information, the more that it's going to show up for you. But like I said, it's just like a bitch just knows. She just knows things. A lot of times when you, for example, if you see someone and it's before you feel, it's before it's before any of your other senses are alerted, you just know there's something that, that person, you need to tell them something, or you just know that there's something wrong with that person. That's claircognizance. It's one of the clairs that we use all the time. It's like it shows up all the time and people are just like, they don't recognize it and they don't foster the ability, like they have that ability. Yes, you have that ability because everybody gets those little nudges, those little things. They just know that for example, you're on your way home and someone's going to be there when you get there. Like, that there's going to be a visitor or something along that line where you just know things. So I hope I made sense with this because it was kind of like all over the place. But claircognizance, it is intuitive knowing. It is just knowing shit out of nowhere. You just get the information and it happens to us all the time. It is knowing without having any prior information or facts or anything about it. And then you just know. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed rambling about this. Like I said, if you are new, please like and subscribe if you resonate with my unique way of explaining shit. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Mwah.